Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the not EVL TV cast of the ESCA intermediate game in the playoffs, Cisco Adlers Balls versus Blockback Mountain. I'm your caster Flatline, and before we jump into the thick of things, let's look at these rosters here. And it seems on Cisco Adlers Balls side, we have Confident Carl and Quas on Scouts, Quas Kapow, Try on Pocket, Boink on Roamer, Kosa on Demo, and DBW on Medic. And on Blockback Mountain side, we have Free State and Newspeak on Scouts, Tic Tac Pocket, Cabin Roamer, Erica Med, and Block Demo. Let's jump right into this cast. And for the first mid, as soon as I can find my crosshair. First mid, I think I'm going to be watching Boink. Granary is a very wide open mid. There's a lot of places you can jump from, jump to, a lot of places to hide, and I think he's going to have a pretty big effect on how this mid turns out. Of course, that goes the same for Cabin. I'm definitely a playmaker on Blockback Mountain side. Not exactly a name a lot of people know, but I guess that works in his favor because he's actually a really amazing player. Anyway, we're going to see the combo of Cisco go choke on this mid. Kosa's already out early. He's got some damage on the demo, but he's really hurt over here. He's just taking a lot of damage. He's still playing really aggressive. He does get blocks, that's good, but he's still playing really aggro with almost no health, and he's going to get caught up by the soldier in Garage, and he's going to leave his med alone, and down goes DBW. Looks like this might just be free Blockback's mid, but Cabin goes down. Cabin, they're not fighting as a team, and Free State's going to be stuck in here on Garage. Fights Kapow. He brings him down to 30 health, but he's not going to be able to get the kill, and that'll be a close mid for Cisco. Block is up right now as well. So he's going to be able to stop them from going to second if they want to. They only had 2 players up on that mid, so they're probably not going to make an attempt to go to 2. We do have some forward spawners. I believe, yeah, those are just forward spawners. We do see DBW on the crits creek after that mid. And it looks like Erica might be on it too, because they're building at about the same rate. Oh, yep, we do have double crits on Granary here. Erica has a slight advantage, but DBW is going to be catching up to her as she's building really fast. Block, obviously a very good demo. He's going to be able to handle this crits very well, but Granary mid is definitely a very hard point to push into, especially when you have the crits, because you can just get jumped so easily from everywhere. They're going to pop the crits in Garage, but the crits of Cisco has popped 2, and they're flanking them. They managed to pick up 2, but neither combo is really down. It's just going to be looks like another reset. Blockback Mountain looking to push in a little bit, though, with their numbers advantage, and they're trying to get in Garage, but this is just so spammable and so hard to get out of. As is most of Grand Mid. They are starting to enter here. DBW at a noticeable disadvantage, but Cabin goes down on the bomb in. And they're trying to stay in here, but they're in such a precarious position. DBW and company holding on the other side of mid, and it looks like they are going to give up for now. They're just going to go back and build that crit streak and try and get it. They're going to get their advantage back. And they do have it, and they should be able to. They should just push in right now. They have a sizable crit advantage, and if they pull this off right, they can get a lot of kills. Still playing really close, but they're gonna give DBW that crit streak. Didn't want to try and rush it again. Didn't know they had advantage because the crits came off at pretty much the same time. But they are just gonna keep fighting in Garage here. DBW holding up on these crates, not gonna be able to really pick her out easily without a jump in from Cabin here, and that's just going to be a suicide. It's a really good positional play by DBW there, just to keep them from guessing. You're going to see classic Granny stalemate. Pal getting pushed away by the demo, though, and it looks like they're going to try and crits from choke, maybe? No, they're backing off. Oh, Soldier's peeking in close. He could have had the shot at the bomb there. He might have been able to force that crits, and as we know, a forced crits is as good as a dropped crits. Especially when they're this far away. DBW still holding up on those crates. It's going to not be easy to find her with those stickies. I still don't think they have a call as to where she is. Cabin has not been peeking very far. He could be able to get an eye on her if he went choke, but he's not. He's staying in the right yard, just spamming Garage. I noticed they don't have really anyone watching the left side, and that soldier almost got in last time. And it looks like he's trying to do it again. Back holding very close in this Garage. Gosa's just placed in sticky. He's been doing this for the past 5 minutes. Really. Classic Granary stalemate, especially when both teams have crits. It's just going to be awful for either team to push. It looks like they do have a soldier. Tic Tac. Ooh, he's going to... Ooh! He got knocked down, and Boink just jumped right in and took out Erica, dropped their crits. Block did manage to kill Boink, but the crits has popped off from DBW, and they're just going to be able to clear out yard here. Only Tic Tac and Cabin alive, but they are both soldiers. They can get some pretty big plays in here, especially because Cabin is in behind. He's going to get caught out by Kapow, though, and they're at both at like 90 health. Kapow didn't see him. Kapow did not see him coming around that corner. And Cabin does pick up the kill behind, and it's gonna help him a bit, especially because he comes in there, gets all the damage on the point, and Block's gonna be able to clean up a lot of it along with his scout partner. And Blockback Mountain's gonna be able to save this last for now. Important to note, Boink's playing really close, and DBW does have about a 70% crits advantage. Erica back on the Medigun, but it might not be able to save her team if they just crits right in here. Looking for the playmaker coming out of Koza here on this crits. He looks like he's trying to get in. He does pop the crits. He can't find Erica, and they're just too far away. He's not going to be able to get off a kill. Boink does pick off Tic Tac, and Cabin goes down as well. So both soldiers down, but Kosa goes down to Newspeak. And the numbers are in the favor of Balls here. And they do kill the med, and this is going to be a round here for Cisco Adler. Unconventional choice staying on the crits the entire round, but I think it worked in their favor. They just didn't expect it, and I think I'm going to watch Kosa on this mid. It's important to see how the demos are doing. Kosa's going choke this time. He's got so little health again, and he's just going to get sticky down on this pack. Block does get the sticky in, but he's not going to be able to get him before he dies. Or is able to die. Soldier's bombing right in, though. He's putting so much damage on Kosa. He doesn't know that he's hurt, though. And he's not going to be able to get the kill. And they're just throwing themselves at this choke here just to kill Kosa. Numbers are pretty even, but Kosa has a sight on the med. He's not watching his own, though. Block's getting a lot. Yeah, they're gonna have to walk out here. Okay, they're on Uber this time. I was gonna say if they're on Crits Creek again, that's gonna be a little bit too crazy. Ubers are even, and we're probably going to see a stalemate here unless BW feels like she can push it in without Tic Tac. Because, yeah, they do have a number down, but Tic Tac's going to be able to probably get to this fight before they can push in. Supposed to staying really close. I think they want to go. They have to go now, otherwise Tic Tac, they're going to go in, but it's a 6v6 Uber fight. You know, they're thinking better of it, and they need to get a pick out of someone here. Looks like they might just be going Z. They do swap over to left yard, and there's no one. Okay, there's the scout. Tic Tac's coming in, trying to get the Uber Force, but he might just get spammed out. Yeah, he's gonna get caught out here, 9 health, and he doesn't survive. Takes him down, and that's gonna be their cue to push. Yeah, Coast are coming in here. They might just be able to take this without forcing, but that's what Blockback needs to do right now. They need to get the force out. And if it means popping their own Uber, then it might just have to happen. Costa does go down. That's their cue. That's their cue to get back on the point. And DBW is going to go. It's going to fall back. Looks like Blockback is going to be able to hold this point for just a little while longer. But Block goes down to try on the bomb. Both Ubers are popped, but Erica's just got nobody to pop it on. And it looks like Cisco is going to be able to take the second point here. Ubers are going to be reset, but the soldier's going to bomb in on Erica. She's got 38 health. Ooh! Tic Tac hits the nice rocket on try to save Erica. And that might have just saved him the round there. I mean, Ubers are an advantage of Blockback over ever so slightly, and it looks like it's steadily draining as Erica just had to go back and get some health. Boink trying to bomb in, but just couldn't get past the shutter door. And it looks like Blockback's trying to push in with the absence of Boink. Block goes down, though, and they definitely need to get out. And we do have a scout out last. Free State. Free State gonna try and get him. He hasn't quite gotten him yet, and he's just letting all these scouts go insane. It's just Erica alive after that failed push into second, and Cisco's going to be able to pick up their second round. Okay, Costa's living on the wild side, but I want to see if Block can predict where he's going, because he's done basically the same thing. He gets to mid really fast, but he has so low health that Block should be able to just kill him with one well-placed sticky. He's going garage side. And I think he heard him choke. Yeah, he's going for the pack, but he's just too late again with a sticky that probably would have killed Kosa. Scouts on the floor. Soldiers bombing in. Kosa does go down to the rockets from Cabin and Tic Tac. Comfort crawl in on the demo though, and he's not going to be able to get the kill. And it looks like this is going to be almost a clean mid here for Blockback Mountain. It's collapsing on everyone, and DBW is going to get out. He's getting chased though by both the soldiers. I think they're not going to go for her. He's long gone. And the players for all the players for Cisco up just now. And my HUD is broken. Okay, Erica doesn't even have Uber yet. I believe she did die on that mid, so that's going to be their saving grace, the Uber advantage. And yeah, they're going to be able to set up here. I'm expecting to see a sack out of Newspeak because he's a pretty capable sniper at this point. I'm surprised I have not seen a sniper out of either team yet, especially for such a friendly last point. But Boink pushes in too hard, and they're going to trade roamers. Newspeak up there really damaged, and he's going to go down too, but they pick off the pocket. And just... DBW is Papa Uber on point, but Erica's pretty safe on this. She's going to have a pretty big Uber advantage to push last with, and they don't have both soldiers down for Cisco right now, so they should be able to push in. And they're going in straight from the left. They're not wasting any time. They're not even going to have their Uber before they get out there. And then they're just getting right on the point here, trying to target anyone and everyone. DBW does go down, but they need fraggers. And they do pick up Kosa. That's going to be a pretty big power on the point, and everyone on Cisco Adler's balls just has so low health, and they are going to pick up a round. 2-1, and I believe time is about 19 minutes left in this half. Let's see. I think Black can maybe pick up the skill on Kosa, to be honest. He's going choke this time. I don't think he's really trying anymore. He does fire the pre-sticky, but Kosa's gonna go back. He's gonna get negated. Gonna find Boink over here. He's going around the right side. Kosa does go down to the bomb from Tic Tac. Boink needs to retaliate, and he hits a nice rocket on block. And he's gonna do enough damage to get Erica killed by Quas. And Tic Tac's chasing though. He is gonna pick up Kapow, and he might get this other scout too. Comfort Carl down to 45 health, and he does go down to the bomb from Cabin. So they are going to get the mid, and they might even... No, they can't chase DPW here. So she does get out safely. Again, this just looks like last round with a little bit more time in between it. Erica with a 90% Uber disadvantage, but the player's advantage in favor of Mount. Blockback. And they are just going to try and retake second here with this Uber. Ghost needs to be careful. While the players up top, though, they could potentially be pretty bad for him. Ooh, Cabin with the escape plan couldn't quite escape from Kapow there, and he's going to go down. And both roamers down for both teams. But DBW does still have a sizable Uber advantage, and I think they want to try and take it. By peeking that shutter here. I'm still surprised to see... No, we do have Cabin on Spy. This is going to be huge right here. We do have also Kapow on Sniper. I can't decide who to watch here. I think I'm going to watch Kapow. He needs someone to open that shutter for him, though. He's not going to really get it. Cabin's still not quite in yet. I think he's... I have never played Sniper a lot. I don't know if you can, like... I don't know if he's crouching, but the Spy! Oh, the Spy! He might butter knife him to death. Oh, and he does get the kill on Kapow. And he's not caught out yet. He does eventually go down. But that was just a trade, and they're going to go in on it anyway. Yeah, that was pretty hilarious. You could see him as he just knew he was behind. Both Ubers are popped, and Tic Tac already got a kill on Boink earlier in this round. We do see Kapow still on Sniper. I don't know why. He does get back on Scout, but it might just be too late. A lot of players going down here for Cisco, but they are getting some damage onto the Blockback players. Ooh, EBW down. But let's see here. Cabin could make this round, but he messes up his jump. And there might just be a reset here. Cabin up top fighting. He can't quite get Boink, who was stuck on that bookshelf. Oh, and that's why it seems like Kapow's keyboard got disconnected, so he couldn't swap back to Scout. An unfortunate occurrence, sure, but at least his team didn't lose the round because of it. So Erica's still building that almost 60% Uber advantage here. They are stuck in Z, though, so it's going to be pretty easy to pick her off if they get a combined team effort. They are going to be able to take this point, and they do have the Uber charge, and it looks like they want to go straight in with it. They are going to pop right in. They want to kill DBW as soon as possible, and she does go down. Now they just need to get off the frag and players. Kosa goes down. That's a huge pick, and they should be able to pick up this round here. Lots of damage on all the players, and Mountain going to come back, make it 2-2 with about 15 minutes left in the half, I believe. 15:26. I actually don't know who to watch on this movie. I haven't given Cabin the love yet. Watch Cabin. Looks like the soldiers from Mountain are gonna go garage here. I'm gonna get in straight away. Right, sees the medic right away. Block's gonna go down really early in the mid though. They retaliate by picking off Kosa, but Erica goes down, and it looks like it's gonna be Cisco's mid here. Speak eventually gonna go down. Free Straight does get the kill on Boink, but he's gonna go down. So 3 players alive on that mid, and they are gonna go straight ahead with this Uber advantage. We need to see something big. Ooh, we do have the crits coming out. Questionable decision. I don't think they might not even have enough time to really get this crits before Cisco just comes straight in with their Uber. Yeah, they're only at 25%, but they're trying to challenge this point. They're trying to bluff it. I don't know what there is to bluff, considering they know they killed their medic. But it looks like they are going to push Cisco off the point. They didn't want to waste the Uber trying to fight for second, so they're just going to try corner capping it for the spawns, and it looks like they may be able to get it. I don't know. They have to pop it. They have to pop it here to get second, but they are going to just keep pushing forward with the scout and try to extend the Uber into last. Block does go down, and that's going to be an excellent trade there on that Uber. And we do have only 2 players alive, Free Straight and Erica, but they do pop the crits. Can Free Straight get the scout crits 4K? He's not going to do anything. He's just going to get looped around, and that's going to be the half. Cisco Adlers balls 3-2. What can I say? An exciting Granary game so far. Not a lot of stalemates, especially for a map like Granary. I think most of these players are just eager to get on the second half, so we won't have to do too much waiting. Hopefully. Oh, I guess it's waiting. Yeah, what a half there. I don't think I've really seen anyone underperforming. Cabin, not really. Well, he is playing Roamer, so I can't really excuse it. But Kosa on the bottom of the scoreboard for Cisco, even though I assume he's been doing a lot of damage. I guess he's just getting outclassed by Block. And to be fair, Erica has been running crits a bit more often than DBW does, so obviously he's going to have better damage and better stats than a mostly Uber demo. And second half, and I believe I'm going to watch Cabin on this mid again, because he seems to be just a little bit behind everyone else. I don't know if it's just because he's playing Roamer and he's making more big plays than actual frags, or if he's actually lagging behind, but let's see if his luck turns around on this mid. Get out of here, items. See him going choke. Falling back. This could be an easy pick on the scout here. He does do a lot of damage, but Free State's going to go down early to Boink, and Try comes in, gets Erica, and that's going to be a pretty easy mid-wid for Cisco. Both block players still have very low health. Cabin is still alive, and he's going to come in. He's got a relatively clear shot on the med, but he's got so little health, and he's going to get air sticky by Kosa. And that late death is going to be huge for Cisco. Yeah, they're definitely just playing for the last point. Free State on Engineer. Yeah, they know they aren't going to be able to contest second off that. Cabin just died so late. He's up right now. Yeah, they just had 2 players that just died way too late, and they're not going to be able to contest second very easily. Cisco starting to take in second here, hoping not to pop their Uber. They still have a decent advantage, and if they keep this advantage, if they take this point really fast, they can just push right in. Looks like Mount's just going to try and stop that for as long as humanly possible. Boink goes up, and he does go down to Cabin. It's going to be pretty big, especially on this kind of like chess game you see going on here. And Try's still poking forward. He wants it, but now they have They have the same Uber, and they have a player disadvantage, so they have to back out here. Blank's not up for another 3 seconds. Soldier's in behind from drop down, and he does get the force. Cabin going huge, gets the force, and Cisco's gonna lose a lot of, probably gonna lose a lot of players on this Uber as theirs is gonna fade. They do lose Kosa as well, and DBW goes down to Tic Tac. Ooh, Try hits the air shot, but it's not gonna be enough. It does kill Tic Tac. But that was a huge force from Cabin. They just were able to clean up all the players, and it's just Boink alive, who's in, and he gets Erica. Whew! Sizzling Roamer plays at the perfect time from both Boink and Cabin. Looks like Mount's going to get the better of the exchange and pick up mid, but still. Valiant effort from Boink there with a really late medic pick. Going to give him a decent advantage if DBW can build it. You see Erica on the crits again to DBW's Uber, and we're going to probably have about the same percent. Erica actually catching up really quickly. Carl does pick off Cabin. He was trying to get in and initiate the fight. Try's going to go down, and Tic Tac goes right back down with him. And it looks like they are going to have to back off and concede mid to Cisco. The valiant effort, but they got a little too close. And it looks like Ubers are going to be about the same. DBW is constantly building, so they're not going to have a disadvantage. And both teams now have their Uber. It's just a matter of where Blockback is going to crits from. Because obviously they don't know they're running crits. Unless that soldier might have just called it. Depends on where they're playing. DBW's playing right on point. This is an ample play. They don't know they're running crits, otherwise they'd be up there on the boxes. Yeah, that's what those are called. I'm going to keep an eye on Kosa right now and just spearhead this. I want to see him, not Kosa, block. Obviously a very skilled player in the demo class, and he's going to be taking this crits if they want to. It looks like they're playing really far back for a crits. I mean, if the other team doesn't know and their other med is in such a critable position, they should be pushing in right now. In fact, yeah, she's playing by the wall now, so I think they might know. To be honest, I'm not sure. If they got a call out on their med, because that's still a really easy position to crit into if you know where their med is. She's just hiding. She's not in a place where you aren't going to be able to see her. She's just hiding in a corner. So if they got Cabin in to just kind of call out where the med was, and then they crits in immediately after that, they would be able to just wipe everything. And yeah, DBW still playing back here. She's incredibly easy to crits onto, but if they came from garage, she would not know what hit her. I think they just need to take the risk here, to be honest. Block getting closer and closer to garage. I think he wants to take this, but I don't think Erica wants to. Erica did take a lot of damage from something. I don't know what happened, if she got bombed or something. But either player died, so... They definitely know they have crits now. The beam's just in that soldier's face. Classic goalie stalemate. Cisco really looks like they want to push this right here, but now that they know they have crits, it's just gonna be a chess game. Soldiers getting close into garage. Ooh, Erica, it's 2 rockets, 50 health, and they're gonna have to back out here. They're pulling their entire combo back, and they're just gonna rush in. Cabin goes down, and those spam rockets ended up just doing a ton, giving Cisco so much room here. Oh, the crits has popped, but they aren't gonna be able to get the Uber, and this should be an easy round here for Blockback after this kill. Block does get out, but for how long? He's playing way too close. Soldier's gonna jump him. He's 59 health, but Boink's not going to be able to clean up the kill. It doesn't matter, though. Blockback just has so low numbers and so low health on everyone. They do have the heavy coming out from Cabin, but it's just going to be too late. They just can't get to the point, and Cisco Adlers is going to pick up the round 4-2. And it's the little things that really mattered in that round. With the force coming out at the perfect time from Cabin, and then the bomb from Boink immediately after, evening things out again. And just the spam that Erica took definitely just really destroyed that round for Mountain. Let's see. Watch Kosa on this mid. He's just doesn't know where Block's going to be coming from. And that's true for Block too, but Kosa's usually there first, so he's got the spam out. Boink's going to go down on a bomb, but they retaliate by picking up 2 mountain players. Kosa in a 1v1 and he pipes Block. He's going to get rushed by the scout though. He's getting as much heals as he can, but Cabin's going to pick off DBW. Scout's going to come in and clean up Kosa, and it looks like it's going to be a narrow mid for Mountain, but can try get the med here. This is huge. This is a winnable situation, to be honest. He has the pack there, and if he can get this rocket... Ooh, Eric's at 41 health, and he lived for so long there, but he's not going to be able to get it. And Mountain's going to have a full Uber advantage here. And you got to be feeling the pain if you're Tic Tac, because that was so close. Not Tic Tac. Try, excuse me. But you have to be feeling the pain. They're going to check the drop down again. They knew Cabin did it, and they don't want their own strategy to be used against them. And they are going to just push straight in from the Z with their Uber advantage. But it looks like DBW's pretty close to having hers now. They took a little bit too long. Oh, she's on crits. Now she's pulling the crits card, and they have it, and they have Kosa, and they have a lot of people on point. They might... Looks like they are going to take it, and they do get the crits off, but nobody's going to die. It's just going to do a bunch of damage to people on point. Soldiers in behind going to draw everyone back. We do have the bomb coming in from... I believe it's Block, yes. And he's going to... Ooh. He's going to do a lot of damage, and Scouts are just going to come in to clean it all up, and it's just boinking TBW, and that's going to be around for Blockback. And it's winnable again, 4-3. 30 remaining in this half, so I don't think Cisco can quite turtle it yet, unless they're prepared to just wait for a very long time. I don't think they want to do that anyway. It is playoffs, and that would just be kind of dumb. Kosa coming in from choke here. Let's see if he can finally pick out Block. And he does see the sticky. Both of them saw the stickies, but they don't know where they are. Kosa's going to get a lot of damage in Garage, but he's so far ahead without his med. Soldier's going to bomb right in, and he's really low. Both soldiers coming in on him, but they can't get the kills. Erica goes down. Tic Tac, Block, Cabin, everyone just dying. And that's going to be a wipe for Mount. They just completely overcommitted to killing Kosa and the med, and they just got almost nothing for it. And that's got to hurt. I don't see how they can come back from this. Both their off-classers died really late, and they're not going to have an NG or a sniper or anything for this last hold. And you got to be feeling it. We do have heavy and sniper coming in. Let's see if Newspeak can pick up anything huge, but they already popped the Uber, and they've already got 2 players in Cabin and Tic Tac, and that's huge aerial power on this mid. This last. DBW is going to take a lot of damage, but the med's just getting tossed around. Trades everywhere. Kosa's taking a lot of damage too. And this is still winnable. Oh, but Block's going to be the only one alive, and that's going to be the game 5-3 in favor of Cisco Adlers balls. And a very good game. Just kind of fell apart at the end with the overcommittal, but nice game. And such began the downfall of Blockback, the undefeated, the masters of Team Fortress 2 in intermediate, no longer them.